মার্কিন প্রেসিডেন্ট বারাক ওবামার সাম্প্রতিক ভারত সফর ফলপ্রসূ হয়েছে বলে অভিমত ভারতীয় কর্পোরেট কর্তাদের। ওবামার ভারত সফর খুলে দিয়েছে দু দেশের মধ্যেকার একাধিক বাণিজ্যিক জানালা। ইন্দো আমেরিকান চেম্বার অফ কমার্সের প্রেসিডেন্ট অশোক লাহা তাঁর দূরদর্শী দর্শন এবং বিশ্লেষণী মন নিয়ে ক্যালকলিনের সঙ্গে এক একান্ত আলাপচারিতায় তুলে ধরলেন ওবামার ভারত সফরের প্রাসঙ্গিকতা এবং সুদূর প্রসারী ফলাফল।
Good afternoon, Mr. Laha. On behalf of our viewers,
Good afternoon.
It's very pleasant to meet again. We know that recently you appeared in many televisions and newspapers in the wake of President Obama's visit as National President of Indo-American Chamber of Commerce. Now the excitement has somewhat died down, but your responsibility lingers on. So, how are you guys tackling, meaning that you and your team and board are tackling the issues, front strategy and so forth?
Well, first of all, the President Obama's visit to India was flawlessly executed. It was a masterpiece in the how they execute the how did they execute it. Went very flawless. Right now, that because you went back, and there are lots of things we have to do. We are trying to develop a concrete plan. What are things need to be done to to move ahead. Our main thrust, of course, is to how to foster the Indo-US business relationship and how to make sure our members have access to the US market. We are planning to take a series of delegations from India to US. At the same time, we are trying to talk with the US business community, US Chamber of Commerce in different cities to whether they can bring some delegations to India to meet our members. At the end of the day, it's a business. If we can promote some business opportunities in bilateral business opportunities, both in India and US, that's why Indo-American Chamber of Commerce all about. That's what we are planning to do.
What's your take on issues like the nuclear deal?
I was glad when Mr. President Obama announced that two major hurdles have been resolved. I strongly believe in nuclear energy. I strongly believe they are safe. They are much better than the fossil energies, coal, even oil. Of course, we are dependent on oil quite a lot. So, some of the European countries, they rely mostly on the nuclear energy. I think Sweden probably. So, I think the nuclear energy is the way to go, and it's important for this country, India. If India when India is going to prosper, and India going to prosper, it's not the if, it's the when, but it's going to prosper. It's very imperative, very most important that the industry should have a clean power. Uninterrupted power, and that we don't have today. There is a load shed all over the place. The whole country has load sheds. So it's very critical that I'm looking for starting a nuclear power plant immediately, as soon as possible. I'm hoping that nuclear plants will give power much more output, so that less load setting or basically minimal load setting, and not too much voltage fluctuation, maybe the stable voltage, that I'm looking for. So I'm very excited about it.
That sounds great. But would you hold on to your optimistic note if we come back to, say, sector like defense? Would you think that in defense, a meaningful collaboration between the US and India is possible, allowing them into our inside niche areas and all that?
I think it's possible. It depends on the how US, how India, negotiates. I hate to see that India will be just an importer of the US equipment. But if they can, what all the press talked about it, all the announcements they talked about it, they can do some joint manufacturing, some technology transfer in India, and those will be great, and those are the right things. So that will help improve our knowledge, increase our knowledge in the different technologies. So it will be terrific. The defense cooperation, joint cooperation. It also give you access to the latest technologies, stealth bomber, some of the new technology which US has got, the US defense industry. If you can have a comparable defense, that will help India standing with their neighbors. One thing you don't want to do that is to get India bogged down in another war with Pakistan or China or somebody else. And the only you can prevent it if the potential enemies or potential people, they think you are stronger. That's why the US and the fact that since the Second World War, there is no war between India, US and Russia, because they thought both are strong, though they respect each other. Similarly, it's very important that India has to have a strong defense capability so that China or Pakistan or anybody else will attack India.
Great. Mr. Lahar, do you think, as President of Indo-American Chamber of Commerce and Managing Director of a company which have both Indian and US presence significantly, do you think that the Make in India slogan, there really the American counterparts have any significant role to play?
Make in India is when I listen to the Prime Minister Modi when he introduced the Make in India plan in September, just on the eve of his departure to the US, I listened to him, and what I interpreted was that he really wanted to make India as a global manufacturing hub. Now, you cannot make global manufacturing hub, means that you are not only manufacturing products for the other big companies. You want to invest. One is that you are investing, bringing the money in to set a plant here, but that's not the intention. Intention is to can you have a latest state-of-the-art manufacturing plant where you can produce stuff which can be sold in the world market and the same class, same quality as what you can get in the other countries produce, China for that matter. And to accomplish that, not only you need a people, skill set plus technology, and the US can contribute quite a lot. US is by far the greatest technological advanced country in the world. So you need a US technological help, US help to if that's you want to do in the Make in India. Look what the US has done in China. China is a global manufacturing hub, and that's thanks to the US technologies. So the US will play lots of role to play in there.
That's very true. And Thank you, Mr. Lahab, for the highly enjoyable and educative session. I'm sure our viewers will enjoy it.
Thank you very
Very
much.
much.
Thank you very much.